You are listening to the Facebook Live feed of the KKFI Band Auction. We are currently between bands, but be sure to stay tuned for the next band coming up shortly. The KKFI Band Auction has many different bands from Kansas City metropolitan area who represent all types of different music. Your bid will become a donation to KKFI thanks to the wonderful generosity of these performing artists. The winning bidder will get a 2-hour show anywhere within a 50-mile radius of Kansas City. For more details and a list of the bands, go to kkfi.org. Enjoy the music. We will be back with you soon. Auction. We are starting a new artist here. I've got in the other room Bobby Scharping. Bobby, where are you from?
I grew up in Wichita, but I'm in Lawrence now.
Okay, and now for some reason I expected you to be playing the banjo. What's the story? How many
Well,
instruments do you
I
play?
play all sorts of instruments. I started on the saxophone in Andover, school district, and but since then just found that I love exploring all sorts of different instruments. And so, but today I've got harmonica and guitar and my voice, and so hope you enjoy it.
All right, and so when the people start thinking about you as a band showing up at their gig, you're a one-man show, and is it all acoustic?
That's right. I'll definitely be amplified, but playing
Right.
acoustic instruments. Yeah.
Acoustic instruments, one-man show. Okay, so the number to call to make a bid at any time between now and, let me see, 1:55 is the official end of bidding for him. The number to call is 888-931-0901. What would you describe as the genres that you play in?
I draw a lot of inspiration from mid-century protest folk, and a little touch of psychedelic folk too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we will give the people an example of what that sounds like right now. What's your first song going to be?
This is a song called Yakamat. It's one I wrote about my friends in Lawrence, and in particular, one friend who was worked as a cowboy out in Wallace, Kansas, way out in western Kansas, to restore cornfields into native prairie. And turns out it just takes a few years with the right grazing practices to bring back that native grassland.
All right.
So here's this. Well, he said he punched cows on the west Kansas border, where a dust storms blew hard back in 35, and he sang a song that could bring back the prairie, and he knew the wind is how we feel the sky. Oh, come the wind's how we feel the sky. And he told me he once was a riverboat gambler, and that he knew the jacks and the jesters too well. Oh, the dust, it was blowing way down in the galley, and that's where he learned people, they make their own hell. Oh, that people make their own hell. And he found a wild rose to put on his collar, and he told me he had a girl back in town. Oh, a thorn pricked his hand, and it kept bleeding, but he held his breath while the dust settled down. Oh, come while the dust is settled down. And he almost tripped on a four-leafed clover. True story. But instead he did and gave it to me. You know, there's nothing quite like a gift from a stranger who's playing his music on the dusty street. Oh, come a music on the street. Well, the next thing I knowed, I was out picking flowers, and I met one with a white linen bloom. Oh, she said she was shy, but just like a yucca. Well, she blossoms in the light of the moon. Oh, come under the rising moon. Oh.
All right. Man, I dug that one. All right.
Thank you so much.
I assume you do mostly your own compositions?
That's right. Today I'll do all my own. Yeah, I like to sing traditional folk music too, especially when I'm playing on the street corner in Lawrence. And so.
Okay. All right. Well, then let's talk a little bit about gigging here. We normally say that people should should have a venue within 50 miles of Kansas City, but you're willing to go or within 50 miles of Lawrence as well.
Right. Yeah.
So if people are Topeka or whatever, that's still, for you, that's no difference.
Right. I love a good road trip, so let's
All
go.
right.
Yeah.
All right. That sounds good. All right. The number to call if you want to make your bid on Bobby here is 888-931-0901. We have operators standing by. The opening bid for Bobby, as well as all the solo acts, is $150. So $150 gets things started. If you're behind the wheel, don't worry, it's not until the bidding closes for this act that we have to ask you for details about credit cards, all that stuff. Just now, all you have to do is make the call and give us the bid and the amount, your name and phone number, and that way we can get back to you if you get overbid. So again, that number, 888-931-0901. Bobby, what do you got for us next?
Great. Well, thanks. This is a song that is about how industrialization obliterates traditional ways of living. And so in particular in this song, it'll be imagery with the railroad and how, there used to be 60 million bison in the Great Plains before the rails came. And these patterns keep repeating themselves. And so I'm going to be using imagery from a road trip I did throughout Kansas with a dear friend, and also the relationship between Billy the Kid and his friend Pat Garrett to tell the story too. So I hope you enjoy this one. This is called Billy and the iron rail. Along the trail, wild sunflowers bloom, big and yellow as the rising moon. Billy climbed up that shaggy flint terrace, and he hid from the wind amid the grass. Far off hills glowed cool in the night, shadows cast in a silvery light, and between the stars and the fireflies, well, he threw up a fluttering kite, and it cast a silhouette against a distant storm, and the wind strummed his little guitar, and somewhere on the glittering plain, lonesome buffalo slept unseen. You see, it's about extinction. Well, he heard cottonwood shimmering, restless, and he thought of his friend Pat Garrett, how they camped on that sandstone cliff beneath the spinning firmament. And they saw crawling scorpions on the horizon, and the rocks where they sat talking of the world shifting under our feet. Billy, I reckon we're going extinct. You see, once this prairie was an ocean floor. Oh, but that was a long time ago. And like those fish in the Badland shale, we'll be buried by that iron rail. Billy kicked the fire as it died. Embers mingled with the sky. Oh, Pat, we'd better hit the hay, man. It's a long road to Santa Fe, and yodelay-o, yodelay. Oh, and yodelay-o, yodelay. Oh, but yodelay-o, yodelay. yodelay.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. I'm digging this stuff, Bobby.
Thank you.
Yeah. The blowing the harp there and the guitar work and the meaning. I mean of it. This is like a one man social protest here.
Well, I hope it grows, to more than one man. So.
Yeah. Oh no, and it's produced by one man. But when it's the movement needs to get bigger. If you're a part of an organization that is involved with equality and all these other aspects, and you got a Christmas party coming up, maybe you need some first class entertainment at that party that will just spread the love and the feelings of reiterating the feelings of your group or organization. The band auction candidates, they will do a venue for up to 1 year. So, it could be next year on Labor Day or May Day, or it could be a Christmas party this year, whatever. 1 year to get it done. But you have to bid to make it happen. The number to call is 888-931-0901. The money you donate goes to a good cause, which is your very favorite radio station, 90.1 FM. And the real person who's donating here is Bobby. He's donating his time to do the show for you, a 2-hour show. Boy, you can't beat that at any price. But the opening bid is $150. If you're there, make that call. One more time, 888-931-0901. What do you got coming up next for us?
This is a song I just finished writing a couple of days ago, and things are going okay, so I think I'll try it out.
All right, fresh. All right.
The debut so far has just been on the street corner, so it played well there. So
all right.
But I cut my teeth as a scientist working on prairie fish ecology, and so the Kansas River, as we called it, in Manhattan and the Kaw River around here was a big part of my how I learned to appreciate and understand nature. And so it makes me sad that we can't swim in it in Lawrence. And so here's a song called "Clean the Kaw." Well, I know red and blue make purple and yellow and blue make green. I used to pull a big net through braided prairie streams. They said, listen to the minnows, 'cause they know all sorts of things. Oh, but I want to know how long till we can swim the Kaw. Oh, and how long till we can swim the Kaw. And I used to know the insects tucked in the riverbed. Polysyllabic name tags went floating through my head. Find Ephemeroptera? Well, that's a good sign, they said. Oh, but I want to know how long till we can swim the Kaw. Oh, and how long till we can swim the Kaw. I know up in Riley County, we never paid it any mind. And once we did a float trip way too late into the night. All we could do was trust the river as we meandered through starlight. But I want to know how long till we can swim the Kaw. Oh, and how long till we can swim the Kaw. And I know there's only so much that just one brain can do, so keep your head there on my shoulder. I want to dream with you. I've listened to the river and I've learned a thing or two, but I want to know how long till we can swim the Kaw. Oh, and how long till we can swim the Kaw. yeah. Will you dream a dream with me? Oh, we'll float on down the Kansas to the wide Missouri, and we'll turn right at Santa Louis and ride the Mississippi, and we'll dream this dream we're dreaming all the way down to the sea.
Okay. I'm digging it. So that's like fresh.
Fresh.
That's this week's song.
That's just, I'm sorry I missed the chords. Yeah.
Right. So now let's talk about this. If somebody bid on you and you scheduled the thing ahead of time and they asked you to write a song special for them, could you do that? Could you do a song on command?
I would love to do that. That's a great idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So not only if you bid and get Bobby at your gig, you give him enough time ahead of time. Tell them what you want to have a song about, and there you can open or close the show with your own song, own dedicated song. Could be all about the event, and that's things to think about. People, only $150 to get the thing started here. 888-931-0901 is the number to call. We got time for probably one more song. So you be dialing 888-931-0901. And Bobby, you give us one more song.
All right, you got it. Thanks for supporting radio, guys. Public radio rocks hard, so I appreciate it. I know they do too. This is called the Talkin' Nautilus Blues. It's about me, a kid from Kansas, moving to the East Coast and being out of my depth in a lot of ways. And I hope you like Jules Verne. So I said, Professor Aronnax, I got a girl back home, and I thought that I should tell someone before we dive into the unknown. He said, son, just try to keep your head above water. Then I went up to the captain. I said, my name is Ned, I'm fresh off of the prairie. I'm just some green landsman. He said, son, well, I've got some things to show you. So buckle up. He said, we can't divide empires or those greedy capitalists. It's just a matter of time until they smell like a fascist. And he said, son, we ain't got a chance anymore. I guess a man without a country might have a noble ring, and our kissing libertarians, they might want the same dang thing, but me, I just want some peace and quiet. Mostly peace. Well, I step out of the ship onto the soft seabed, and who else should I meet there but my friend the giant squid? He said, buddy, deep down, you know what you need. Now give me a hug. Then I gestured to the captain. Oh, I've got to go up for air. And with her toe below the surface, my girl was waiting there. She said, Bobby, oh, the water feels just fine. Maybe it was how the sea spray sparkled on her skin, but I had to tell her how I felt right there and right then. I said, honey, well, I think that squid has got me. Well, so back down with the captain and Professor I go, and Polyphemus ate him. I said, just call me Nemo. They said, son, you better stick to counting sheep. Just keep dreaming, man. Well, we're moving, aim its mobility. We're moving, aim its mobility. We're moving, aim its mobility. We're moving, aim.
All right. right. Well, the time on the clock says that we've got to let Bobby go. So thank you so much for playing that wonderful music for us. If people want to get in touch with you or keep up with where you're playing, is there a website or something like that they can go to?
Yeah, check me out on Instagram. I've got a Bandcamp too, and I'm streaming music around there too. So
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So easy to get a hold of, but you need to get him at your gig. No matter what the occasion, there's nothing like live music, especially from local artists right here in Kansas City. So within 50 miles of Kansas City or towards the west, towards Lawrence, would you play in Manhattan, Kansas?
I would love to play. Yeah,
Even
I was
though
born in Manhattan, so yeah.
Even though it's K-State.
I went to K-State.
You're
yep.
in. Okay,
Yep.
okay.
Go
well,
Cats.
we'll go as far as Manhattan, Kansas on this deal. All right. 888-931-0901 is the number to call. We've actually, with the band auction, we've actually had a little interruption in our schedule here. We had the next band is missing, so since it is the Jazz Afternoon, I'm going to bring you a little bit of jazz here, starting with the jazz calendar. One more time on that phone number, 888-931-0901. We've got 10 more minutes for you to get your bid in.